My Duke and Duchess darlings, Duke and Duchess noble hearts, my court of kindness, Sussex squad, forever family, it's your host Tyler and I am, well, absolutely thrilled to bring you this latest mesmerising and enchanting news. Let's give it up for Prince Harry, the ginger renegade, the crownless crusader, the actual royal doing something real, while his brother Prince William is out here launching PowerPoint-powered global rescue missions that flop harder than a corgi on a marble floor. Harry's been busy building something that actually exists, and wait for it, works. Enter Invictus Games, Harry's brainchild, his passion project, his mic drop to the world. We're talking about an international multi-sport event for wounded veterans, giving real heroes a global stage to thrive. Athletes from war zones, people who've lost limbs, overcome trauma and faced battles no royal gala speech will ever understand. And who made it happen, Harry? Not with a vague task force or a strategic advisory board, but with grit, purpose and a very real middle finger to the idea that royals only do ribbon cuttings. Meanwhile, William is out here launching initiatives like he's ordering off a Save the World menu Earthshot prize supposed to be the Oscars of environmentalism, but ended up more like the Golden Globes of greenwashing. Middle East diplomacy tour, because nothing says peace broker like a man who once wore a party prince costume and still calls the Middle East over there somewhere. Saving the oceans? Gorgeous, love that for him. Did he bring a mop? William's projects have more branding than results, more press releases than impact, and more awkward photo ops than a school play. You don't solve climate change by handing out trophies in tuxedos while flying private. Harry, on the other hand, walked away from the crown and built something with soul. He didn't just slap his name on a cause and show up for the cameras. He put in the work, sat with real people, rolled up his sleeves, and did the one thing most royals seem terrified of: got personal. While William's out here playing Future King SimCity, Harry's building legacy with sweat, heart and actual results. And let's be honest, if the monarchy were a talent show, Harry already won the finale, dropped the mic and left the stage riding a rescue dog into the California sunset. So yes, Harry is the true royal. Not because of bloodlines or birthright, but because of impact. Because he chose people over pageantry, purpose over protocol, and proved you don't need a crown to lead. Just conviction, courage, and maybe a bit of California sunshine. Long live the Ginger King. Oh yes, let's light the royal truth candle and get into it. Because Prince Harry is his mother's son, and not just in the redhead with empathy way. We're talking full-blown Diana 2.0 energy with tactical kindness, unstoppable purpose, and just the right amount of royal rebellion. While others, cough William and Charles cough, are out here playing Game of Thrones Petty Edition, Harry is channeling his inner Diana and saying, no thanks, I'll be over here actually helping people. Let's talk about the Invictus Games again for a second. Because that's not just a sports event. That's Diana-level compassion with muscle, helping wounded veterans reclaim their confidence, their strength, and their entire sense of identity. That's not PR, that's legacy. That's what happens when you grow up watching your mother walk through minefields in heels and a bulletproof soul. Meanwhile, over in the Palace corner, we've got King Charles, who still thinks handwritten letters and climate panels count as activism, cute, and Prince William, who's launching another initiative called Global Something Something Hope, and expecting applause before anything's even happened. Bless them, truly. They're like aristocratic interns playing leader, while Harry's out here doing the real work in full technicolor. Let's not ignore the royal sabotage attempts either, shall we? Because Harry's not just dodging paparazzi, he's matrix-dodging leaks, press hit jobs and internal briefings clearly sent via royal family group chat take down Harry. They tried to bury him in scandal, and he came back with a Netflix deal, a memoir and a non-profit empire. You can't keep a Diana-style disruptor down. He's too busy turning adversity into action, and probably journaling about it with a cup of herbal tea and Meghan cheering him on in the background. The media? Oh, they wish they could break him. But Harry has inherited that unshakable people-over-protocol mindset from his mum, while the tabloids scream, traitor! Every time he breathes in California air, Harry is calmly helping veterans, building mental health programs, and proving that you don't need a title to make a difference. Just spine, sincerity, and a splash of Sussex saltiness. So yes, Prince Harry is every bit Diana's son. A little bit rebel, a whole lot of heart, and completely unstoppable. While the others perfect their royal wave, Harry's out here moving mountains, one Invictus medal and mic drop at a time. Long live the redhead with receipts and resilience. Cue the royal trumpets and emotional slow-mo montage music, because Prince Harry, our ginger gladiator of goodwill, is out here not just making headlines, he's making healing happen. Let's give it up for the Prince of Healing, Hope and Hug It Out energy trademark, the man who traded palace politics for purpose and somehow made camouflage, compassion and charisma look like a full-time job. And when it comes to wounded veterans, Harry doesn't just show up, shake hands and smile for the cameras. Oh no, he shows up with heart, purpose and probably snacks. The Invictus Games, that's not a vanity project, that's Harry's soul on display. A mega event where wounded warriors from around the world come together, not to be pitied, but to be celebrated like the absolute legends they are. And who's in the front row, cheering the loudest, hugging everyone like a proud golden retriever in a tailored suit? Yup, our Harry. This man isn't just royal, he's spirit-lifting, medal-giving, hope-sparking royalty, the kind of guy who'd carry your wheelchair over mud, fix your medals, then challenge you to a cheeky game of wheelchair basketball and lose on purpose just to boost morale, but not before trash-talking you like a gentleman. And let's talk about that charisma. Because Harry walks into a room full of veterans and suddenly it's laughter, tears, healing and banter all rolled into one. He's got that therapy with a side of cheeky grin energy that could probably end a war with a well-timed hug and a "you all right, mate?" The impact? Massive. For so many veterans dealing with visible and invisible scars, Harry's commitment to lifting them up, not just in sport but in life, is everything. He's not playing Prince, he's playing purpose. He gets it, because he's been there. He served. He saw it. He felt it. And instead of walking away, he leaned in. So let's officially crown him Prince Harry, Duke of Healing, Commander of Change, Baron of Banter, and Grand Champion of Invictus. Long live the prince who swapped a throne for a track, a crown for courage, and turned vulnerability into victory. The world doesn't just need royals like Harry, we need armies of them. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're off to train for Invictus 2026. Or at least design a t-shirt that says "I love Prince Harry's healing energy." Prince Harry, you absolute legend, the ginger-hearted gladiator of purpose, compassion and cheeky banter. You may have traded palace corridors for California sunshine, but make no mistake, you are the real royalty. Not because of a title, but because of your unshakable spirit, your relentless drive to do good, and your uncanny ability to make the world better, and somehow still funny. All in one go. While others play at appearances and speeches, you're doing the real work. You didn't just step back from royal duties, you stepped up into your calling. You turned scrutiny into service, criticism into courage. And with the Invictus Games, you created something so profoundly powerful that the world is still catching its breath. The Invictus Games isn't just an event, it's a movement. It's hope on a global stage. It's a community rising together, a healing space built with resilience and respect. You've become a beacon for wounded veterans, showing them, and all of us, that strength isn't just about muscle, it's about the heart to keep going. Your charisma and compassion don't just uplift lives, they transform them. And let's talk about the Sussexes, because Meghan and Harry aren't just a power couple, they're a purpose couple. Hand in hand, they're rewriting what modern public service can look like. May God bless them both, with peace, with privacy, and with continued freedom to be the light bringers they are. Honestly, they deserve knighthoods in emotional intelligence, resilience, and excellent podcast production. Meanwhile, excitement is building for the next Invictus Games, like it's the Olympics of soul and spirit. Because, well, it is. The athletes are training, supporters are gearing up, and Harry is undoubtedly somewhere organising medals while casually dropping, inspiring one-liners and high-fiving everyone in the room. The world needs this event. The world needs this kind of leadership. Because, Prince Harry, you don't rule with a sceptre. You lead with empathy, with action, with unwavering commitment to doing the right thing, even when it's the hardest choice. You've taken the chaos thrown at you, from media madness to royal sabotage, and turned it into fuel for good. You are Diana's son through and through, with her heart, her fire, and her ability to move mountains while still hugging everyone at the top. So here's to you, Prince Harry, the Duke of Healing, the Captain of Courage, and the true royal of our hearts. Keep going, keep building, keep being the example the world needs, because your legacy is already extraordinary, and it's only just beginning. Long live the Prince of Invictus, of change, of purpose. May God bless the Sussexes, and may the next games set the world on fire, with hope. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. It's your host, Tyler. Love you all. Goodbye.